Hey there, how's it going? It's me, Dynamical. The day today is August 28th, and Bedwars just made a new update. This is what it is. They completely changed how you see people in game lobbies. Like, we can't see names, we can't see skins. I don't know why they did. I understand that. I know that they did this in order to stop dodging and sniping, but honestly, I don't know if, like, the good really outweighs the bad here. Like, oh my gosh. Like, I can't even see them while I'm fighting. This is my first game on, by the way. Like, I have not played this new update at all. So this is, like, my completely live reaction to it. Oh wait, now I can. Before, I couldn't even see this guy's skin. A lot of high star players think this might be the worst update to have ever reached the game. And I can understand their upsetness, right? Because, oh, that was a terrible play on my end. Don't know exactly what I was doing there. Okay, well, next game. You see, I understand them being upset with this, because if you're a high enough star, then I see why you wouldn't want to queue sweaty people, right? Because I mean, I don't know, especially if you're chasing a win streak, I feel like this is probably the worst update possible for you, because I don't know, you're probably wanting to queue an easy game, but at the same time, if you can't get sniped, does it cancel it out? One thing I want to note is that Bedwars has been out around like 7 years, and this has never been a problem. This is something that they just now implemented after 7 whole years. It feels like it was either way too late, or like they should have done it, but I don't know. I just feel like it's too late. The damage has already happened, and this is probably just gonna deter their main player base away. Honestly, players with lower stars won't really have an effect on this. Because, I mean, if you're low enough star, you aren't really focused on your opponents as much as you are playing the game yourself. I don't know. I feel like it's mostly affecting the higher star people, which, let's be honest, are the ones still keeping the game somewhat active. I was in Lobby 1 earlier, just trying to figure out how everyone felt on this stuff, and it was like a war zone. I feel like it's very split, honestly. I feel like it's a good 50-50 on people thinking this is a great update, and the complete other side thinking this is the death of Bedwars and it won't ever recover from this. Me personally though, I mean, it does kind of suck not being able to see your opponents. If I see somebody that has like 700 more stars than me in my game, obviously I'm not gonna want to play against them. I don't know though. I think they should fix this to the point where there's like some middle ground, right? Because is it good that you can't get sniped and people can't see your star? I guess, depending on the player. What I honestly think should happen is they introduce a ranked game mode where they have a system like this to where you can't see your opponent's like star and stuff like that, and then in these public games just have it the way that it was, because there was nothing wrong with being able to see, especially if it's just public games. I feel like there isn't that much of a problem, but if they introduced a ranked game mode, I think it would be very beneficial to have a system like this to where you can't see your opponent's skill level and stuff like that. That's just my take on it, honestly. I think the overreaction from the higher star people is a little bit, like, much. Oh, okay. I would say that there is a bit of an overreaction. Why can I see his name if he types in chat? That makes no sense. This did just come out like an hour ago, so I'm sure it's a little bit buggy. But if you type in chat, you can just see their name. That makes no sense. I don't get it. Now, do I think this update will kill Bedwars indefinitely? No, I don't think so. I mean, obviously Hypixel is going to end up changing it. There's no way that they're going to continue to keep this update with the amount of backlash they've had over the few hours, at least I've seen. Hypixel doesn't want to get rid of their main player base with the high stars, but I mean, I don't think it was that bad as they're making it. Obviously, okay, well, now obviously I get their point. The higher tier players are making when they want to dodge either snipers or hackers. I can understand that, right? They don't want to lose a game to where someone's trying to snipe them or hack. But in turn, like, it makes the game more competitive, I feel, because if you're only going against easy people, like you're just recycling lobbies until you find an easy lobby, one, it's not fun for the players like that you're going against. If you're a high skilled player and you're going against a bunch of like nons, obviously it's not going to be fun for the nons and steer them away from the game, which Hypixel doesn't want. And if you queue not knowing your opponent, it's gonna make you have to try harder, right? I don't know, that's just my take on it. As a bad player myself, I don't love it because I like going against easy players, but I mean, will this make me better at the game? Probably, but I understand why Hypixel thought this would be a good idea, and honestly, it's not a terrible idea. It's just executed way too late in the server's life to where I don't know if it's gonna have like much of an effect if they even keep it. I only see the outcome becoming more negative than positive at this point due to the backlash they're receiving. I don't know, that's just what I've been seeing. I'm sure more will develop over the past, like, the next few days, because it'll probably take me like a week to edit this video, but I don't know. Hopefully when I post this, things are still relevant, and if not, then I probably won't upload this. So if you're seeing this video, hopefully things are still a little bit relevant. I almost died there. But yeah, I kind of covered all the points I wanted to make, and I'm still alive, which is very surprising for me, honestly. It was also just very random how Hypixel just decided to like release this without notifying like anybody. I think it was such a surprise to most people because I honestly didn't see anything at all regarding this update until it got posted in a Discord I was in, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of weird. Yeah, I think most of the backlash is just because they did it so randomly, which I think Hypixel should probably like get the community's opinion maybe before, I don't know, making these updates. That's just my take. If there's just a wildly negative reaction to something that they're doing, maybe it wasn't the best update. Another thing I saw people saying is that like Lunar Client or Bad Lion are gonna come out with a mod within the next like week or so probably that like pretty much negates the update. One, I'm not technical enough to know how they would do that, but I think even then, why would Hypixel even keep it at that point? If 90% of their player base uses a mod that like gets rid of their update, why would they keep it? That guy's so low. But if they do come out with a mod, I don't know. I could see them keeping it for nons, but then at that point, I think it's just disadvantage to them. Because if they don't have the knowledge to get a client, then they're just going to be at a huge disadvantage if they can't see their opponents, but their opponents can see them. So I mean, at that point, they're definitely going to have to just either get rid of it, or I guess ban the mod that Lunar Client would make, just like how they banned Free Look. But I don't know. I think time will only tell how well this update will play out. Interesting play. Oh, I mean, who knows really? Like, this could even just be a stunt that they're doing just to get people back into the game. Because I was on Lobby 1 earlier, and there was a bunch of people saying, I haven't played in months, but I just came back because I heard of this update or something. So, I mean, that could be, I guess, a good marketing strategy for them. Make a terrible update and then have a bunch of people join back just to see, but I don't know. I don't know if that's exactly what they were going for, really. Where is this guy? Oh, a win! Huge. Another victory for Dynamical. If you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate you hitting the subscribe button, and if you have anything else you want to say that I might have missed, go ahead and leave a comment. I will reply to literally every single one. But yeah, until the next Bedwars video, see you next time.